Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another class provided by the YMCA of York and York County here in central Pennsylvania. My name is Craig. I teach yoga, all styles, brands, flavors, a little unorthodox, but good all-around class, good for onboarding, good for stretch, good for tension release, and just hopefully generally having a smile and an easy hour of some activities. We're going to start seated this evening, and we're going to move through a relatively moderate class today. Going to work on some strength moves, nothing too strenuous, and not going to be too worried about form today, but a little bit of movement. When we are going to be working on specific postures and forms, I'll make sure that I'm giving good cues and trying to get you into the right spaces. So without further ado, we will kick off here. Just starting in Sukhasana, easy seated, cross-legged. Hands can be on your knees. If you like to feel a little bit more centered, hands can be palms up if you like feeling the energy in the room around you. Or if you're outside in the sunshine, just feeling the sun and a little bit of breeze, a little bit of relaxation. Starting to breathe like you mean it, pulling air in through your nose, pulling it into your belly, your ribs, and your chest, filling up your torso with air. Exhales can be through your mouth or through your nose. As you breathe in, on your next inhale, reach your arms overhead and interlace your fingertips. Push palms up toward the ceiling. Bring your elbows back beside your ears. Stretching shoulders, opening up front side body. And then bring your arms out in front. Flip your palms so your palms are facing you. Extend your elbows, shoulders are rounding in, and let your chin fall in towards your chest. You really want to push those hands forward. Let your neck relax. Next inhale, taking arms overhead. Release the hands and let your right arm fall to the right side. And just side bend, reaching across with the left. Roll this top shoulder towards your back. Opening up that front side body again. Looking up toward the ceiling. Bring your head back forward so you're just looking straight ahead. Coming up and over to the other side and side bend. Reaching across with the left. And just getting used to being in this side bend before I do anything further. Rolling the top shoulder towards your back. Looking up toward the ceiling. Look forward and coming back up. As you come up, grab the left knee with your right hand and take your left hand behind your back. And turn and twist. Your gaze can be towards the side, or you can be looking over your left shoulder. As you untwist, come back over to the other side, left hand to the right knee, right hand behind. Again, just a twist here. You can look to the side or you can look over your right shoulder. Coming back to center. Sitting nice and tall, you're going to turn your shoulder, turn your chin towards your right shoulder. Get that chin looking all the way over that right shoulder and let the chin fall towards the shoulder. Bring the chin up, cross to the front, over to the left, look over your left shoulder, and then let your chin fall towards that shoulder. Bring that chin back up and look straight forward. Inhale, arms overhead, and going to fold straight, flat body forward. And coming back up to seated. We're going to uncross our feet and cross them in the other cross. So I have right over left. I'm going to go left over right. A little different feeling in your legs and your hips. I really feel it in my knees. I have knee issues, so they're used to being in their track. And when you change that type of normal pose, posture, feeling, setting in your bones and your joints, they tend to feel a little different. So let's see how that feels in a fold. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale and fold forward. I'm much tighter in this opposite cross. Just trying to let things relax into this fold. And then coming back up. Gonna uncross, take this right leg out to the right side and bring the foot behind. I'm setting kind of side saddle might be the word. Body's natural tendency is to pitch out to the side. I'm trying to overcome that, not jerking into it, but I'm trying to sit upright. Trying to stack shoulders over hips. Nice, relaxed, just keeping the neck loose, breathing smooth, make sure you keep breathing, pulling air in, just filling up, feeling peaceful, feeling a little relaxed. We're going to uncross this leg here, bring it back into the front. Going to take the left leg to the left side. Again, you might be tighter one side than the other. Your body's used to being in certain positions. You tend to have dominance on one side as well from being right hand or left hand, depending on how you start your gait. If you push off with one leg all the time, you'll be tighter in one than the other. Again, I'm trying to keep my body from pitching out, sitting up nice and tall, trying to stack shoulders over hips. I'm going to bring the soles of my feet onto the floor out in front of me. Feet are fairly wide. You can have hands on the floor for support here, wherever feels most comfortable for you. You can have hands on knees, you can have hands up and out of the way. We're going to let our knees drift over to the right. I'm letting my belt, think of your belt buckle, just follow where it naturally falls here. I'm not turning too far in any one direction, I'm just letting it follow. And it's kind of going to the angle, it's almost splitting the difference between my knees. Going back and forth, side to side. Staying in one side for just a couple of breaths, and over to the other. You might find yourself drifting forward. Your body wants to walk. If it's on a floor or on a mat, it doesn't want to stay here. It'll tend to move forward. So just adjust as you need to. I'm going to take this just a little further. You can come all the way over to the side and use momentum and come up onto knees. This is optional. It's not required, but it's a little bit of a strength challenge. You have to use core, a little bit of hip, leg. You're getting everything kind of involved here. Coming over to the other side and coming up. If you're not using that coming up motion, you can just come over to the side. It's a good functional movement exercise. Last time on this side. And we're going to come down onto our backs. Going to let the floor support you. Just breathe in, fill up. I have the soles of my feet on the floor. Breathing in, filling up. We're going to go through a couple of breaths here. We're going to breathe in, and as we do, we're going to open our mouth as wide as you can on that inhale. And you may find that actually turns into a yawn. I'm actually creating a yawn in my body, a response from opening that mouth really wide. Inhale, breathe in, opening the mouth. That feeling of yawning, kind of easing, stretching is relaxing. It really does send waves through your body, builds up some chemicals in your body that help it to start to relax. We're going to do that one more time. We don't want to fall asleep, just want to get relaxed. I'm going to start the circular breath. We're going to build a little bit of energy here with breath. Breathing in, filling up, and when we get to the fullest of that inhale and going immediately to the exhale. I'm trying not to pause at the top or bottom of the breath. I'm just trying to keep it almost feeling circular. So it's coming in, going out, coming in, going out, coming in, going out, coming in, going out. Want to make sure you're breathing fairly deeply but smoothly so it doesn't feel like you're losing your breath and having to catch it. You just want to keep cycling that breath nice and smooth through the top, exhale through the bottom. Being relatively forceful with my breath. It's smooth, but I'm really pulling in, I'm really pushing out. Gonna bring palms down beside my hips. Take feet up toward the ceiling. And flex your feet so your toes are pointing back towards your body. Make sure this lower spine is settling down toward the floor. You might even grab here around the knees and kind of pull down so you're pushing that lower spine down into the floor. And bring your feet together. We're going to make our feet go around in a circle. Either direction is fine. We're going to do both. And reverse direction. And back to center. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees are out wide, let your feet fall down to the floor. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. Bring the soles of your feet back onto the floor and bring your right knee in towards your chest. Interlace fingers, wrap it around that knee, and hug that knee in towards your chest. And switching legs. Bring the right knee in, hand on each knee. We're going to make small circles with our knees and hips going around in either direction. In reverse direction. bring chin up towards your knees, reach through and grab the soles of your feet and let your upper body come back to the floor. Pushing up with my feet and I'm pulling down with my hands, trying to get nice and deep into that upside down squat. Happy baby, Nanda Balasana, blissful child. And we're going to start to roll forward and back, eventually coming up to seated. Soles of your feet together. Hand on shins or ankles. And sitting up nice and tall and pulling the shoulder blades together in the back. Bending elbows, pulling forward. If you prefer to cradle your feet, cradle your toes, you can do that. You can open the soles of your feet like a book, whatever feels good. Especially if you have any kind of cramping in your feet or in your calves or shins. Coming up nice and tall, holding on to those shins and ankles, pulling shoulder blades together. Coming forward, bending elbows. And coming back up. We're going to come on to all fours. Hands will be under shoulders and knees will be under hips. Inhale and let your belly fall. Nice dip in the middle of my back. Crown of head going toward the ceiling. Tailbone goes toward the ceiling. You want to feel like you're extending your neck, elongating it. Not just rolling it back, but extending it. And then on one of your next exhales, just arch in the middle of your back toward the ceiling. Inhale and let your belly fall again. Exhale and arch. Back to neutral. Press your toes down into the floor so that you can bring hips toward the ceiling and heels to the floor. Bend one knee, straighten the other leg, and walk that out. Just go back and forth. Come down onto your knees. Cross your feet at the ankles. And walk hands a little bit further forward so that your hips drop into a plank. We're going to lower down to the floor. Elbows staying nice and close. We're going to push back up. Lower down. And push back up. And lower down. And push back up. Building strength in triceps. This is not a core exercise. This promotes poor core form, actually. but it's good for triceps strength building. Lower, pushing up. If you want to practice push-ups, you got to do push-ups. But to do good push-ups, you need to build strength in body parts. Triceps are one of them. Triceps also come into play in almost everything we do in the downward dogs and inversions and things in yoga. So it's good to work on these. Lower and coming back up. Just keep those elbows in nice and close. Lower. Keep pushing up. Lower. Keep pushing up. 2 more. Lower. Pushing up. Lower. Pushing up. Come back onto knees. Your toes are touching, but take your knees nice and wide. And just let your upper body come down to the floor. You can bend elbows and rest your head on stacked hands. And just breathing in nice and smooth. Cleansing breath. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Just force the air out through your mouth, maybe making noises as you do it. Coming up to all fours. Coming up to downward dog. Toes into the floor and hips up. And move forward to the front of your mat or the front of your space. Just hanging in that forward fold. Knees are nice and soft. Just letting your upper body hang. Nice slow roll. Coming up slow, 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 all the way up to stand. And take arms overhead. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Hands come down, step your right foot back. Bring that back knee down to the floor. Top of the back foot is on the floor. Bring your hands forward and up. Let your lower body drift forward, opening up that hip. Add a little back bend if you like. I incorporate these short series into almost all of my classes because it is such a great hip flexor opening. Both hands come forward inside of that front foot. Turn and twist your upper body to the right, sweeping the right hand up toward the ceiling. Switching sides, bring the right hand down, we'll take the left hand up to the left side. Bring that top hand down, bring the left leg back. All fours, downward dog, hips come up, and move forward. And halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And coming up to stand. And take arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands down. Step the left foot back and the knee comes down. Hands forward and up. Let your lower body drift forward. Add a little back bend. And bring hands forward forward inside of that front foot. Turn and twist to the left hand going up. Switching sides. Bring that top hand down, right leg comes back. We're going to chin, chest, and belly out into a cobra. Hands are further forward from your shoulders. We're going to chin down, chest down, and belly down. Sliding out into cobra, pushing up with your upper body. Come back onto knees and let your upper body come down to the floor. Child's pose. We're going to come up and forward into that cobra pose again. Chin, chest, and belly. Out into cobra. Back into child's pose. Just setting weight back on your heels. Forward, chin, chest, and belly, cobra. Back to child's pose.
Don't tell me everything bad. Don't tell me I'm getting hurt. Don't tell me.
Coming up to neutral, bring your hands back under your shoulders.
Don't tell me.
Toes into the floor and hips up, downward dog. And walk that out. Bend one knee, straighten the other leg.
Don't tell me everything bad. Don't tell me I'm getting hurt. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
And move forward.
Don't tell me.
And halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Nice slow roll all the way up to stand. Head, neck, or last to come up.
Hold on at the same time. It hurt by the same time. It let at the same time. Even though at the same.
Take arms overhead. Exhale and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Hands are down and step your right foot back and the heel will stay up. Make sure you have a nice wide stance, width and length. And bring hands forward and up into a crescent lunge. Fingers are nice and tall, but your shoulders are down away from your ears. That front knee is nice and bent. I want to feel strong. I want to feel balanced. I want to feel tall with those hands. I want to feel long with my feet. I'm getting longer, letting those feet slide apart a little bit. Bring hands forward and slide the left foot back. And lower. Inhale up for cobra. Push back to down dog. And move forward. And halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Nice little roll coming up. Head and neck are last. And take arms overhead. Exhale and fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands are down. Step the left foot back. Again, adjust your feet so you're nice and wide and long. You can get longer. You can adjust anywhere in between. Hands come forward and up. I'm just kind of getting settled here. Fingers nice and tall. Shoulders down. And I'm letting my feet move apart. Belly is pulled in. Feeling long, feeling tall, feeling strong. And bring hands forward. Slide the right foot back and lower. Inhale up for cobra. And we're going to come back to a child's pose. Knees wide, toes touch this time. And upper body just comes down to rest and smooth out your breath.
Don't tell me everything bad. Don't tell me everything hurt. Don't tell me everything bad. 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 You got 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 everything bad.
Just smoothing out your breath. And then coming up to all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Toes pressing into the floor and hips come up, downward dog. Let's walk that out. And move forward. Hanging forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And slowly coming up to stand. Take arms overhead. Exhale, fold. And halfway lift. Exhale, fold, hands are down, step the right foot back. We're going to stand, weight on the left foot, and shift our weight forward. Staying in a fold, trying to get maybe a little more in the fold. Weight shifts forward. Raise that right leg. And lower that right leg. Bring the right to the left so the feet are side by side, about hip width apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. And coming up to stand. Take arms overhead. Exhale and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale and fold. Hands are down, step your left foot back. Just going from this modest lunge, putting straight weight on that left or right foot, raising the left, staying in fold, going even further in fold, and raise that left leg as high as it'll go. Standing split. And bring that foot down, hip width apart from the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And slowly coming up to stand. And take arms overhead. We'll move through warriors one at a time. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold.
right foot back. We're going to drop the heel this time. So foot rotates a little bit. Heel comes to the floor. Front knee is bent. Hands come forward and up. My hips are facing the front wall, the wall that I'm looking at. Pushing into the blade of the back foot, not on the arch. So I'm trying not to let my foot cave in on itself. I'm trying to keep it moving away from me. Fingers always nice and tall, shoulders down away from ears, belly is pulled in. And that is warrior one. Hands come forward and leg goes back and lower. Inhale up for cobra and push back to down dog and move forward. We'll do that on the other side. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Coming up to stand and take arms overhead. Exhale and fold. And halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands come down. Left leg goes back. Drop that heel. Hands come forward and up. I'm making adjustments as I go. Getting that hip turned around so the belt buckle is facing the wall that I'm looking at. Blade of the back foot. Pushing, like I'm pushing the back floor away from me. Hands nice and tall. Shoulders down away from ears. Belly is pulled in. Front knee is nice and strong and bent. And hands come forward, leg goes back. And lower. Inhale up for cobra, and then let's push back to a child's pose. Knees wide and toes touch. And just smooth out your breath. Let your upper body just rest. Let's come back up to all fours. Toes press into the floor. Hips come up, downward dog. And move forward. And then we're going to move through warrior one directly into warrior two. Move forward, fold. We're going to halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Coming up to stand. And take arms overhead. Exhale and fold. And halfway lift. Exhale, fold, hands down, step the right foot back, heel down, hands forward and up. Warrior one. Very nice, guys. And from here, we're going to turn our upper body to the right as our arms drop forward and back. Look over this front hand, this front ring finger. You want to feel like your arms being stretched front to back. Try not to lean forward. Try to keep your shoulders stacked over your hips. Feel that long, strong stance with your feet. We're going to come back through warrior one, just pivoting and turning upper body forward. And then cartwheel hands through, leg goes back and lower. Inhale up for cobra, and back to down dog. And move forward. And then we'll do the other side. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Slowly coming up to stand. And take arms overhead. Exhale and fold. And halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Hands come down. Step that left foot back and drop the heel. Warrior one. Upper body turns to the left as your arms reach forward and back. Feel long and strong in your stance. Feel long in your arms. Great gaze over this front ring finger. Core is engaged. Shoulders stacked over hips. Very nice, folks. Transition back to warrior one. And cartwheel hands through. Bring that leg back and lower. Inhale up for cobra. Come back on the knees. We're going to transition to seated. Legs are out in front. We're going to let our upper body just kind of collapse in on itself. Chin, shoulders, just kind of rounding forward. You can rest a hand on your head. Don't pull. You can just let it rest there. Coming back up. Bend your right leg and bring that right foot in by your left thigh. We're going to forward fold, arms overhead, sit nice and tall. Nice flat back fold forward. You may not go real far. You may feel like you want to tuck and go further. Try to keep that chin up. Easing into the stretch without compromising form. Trying to keep upper body nice and flat. Coming back up, switch legs. Take arms overhead.
And I start to clap.
Let your chin be tall and lead you forward. Again, you may not go real far. You may feel like, wow, I'm not really doing much here. But you are. It's a large leg muscle stretch. Flex that foot. Sitting up nice and tall. And you can use hands to just add a little bit of pull forward.
I'm essentially a moonshine. I don't think I'm gonna change. Whenever I come to your house,
And coming back up. Coming down onto our backs again. I'm going to dim the lights here because they're pretty bright, shining in my eyes. Coming down on your back. Bringing knees in towards your chest. You're going to rock forward and back. Just massaging my back into the floor.
Now do something.
Hand on each knee, rotate hips around in a circle again. Just massaging the lower back into the floor at the bottom of each circle. Nice and relaxing. Relaxing, releasing that lower back. Lower spine.
If you're going in circles there, make sure you go in both directions at some point. Release this left leg down to the floor. You can have sole of the foot on the floor if you have a tight lower back. Having that bent knee will help you keep your lower back released and have a little more room for the twist. If your back feels fine, you can straighten that left leg, hug that right knee in, and then guide the right knee to the left all the way across your body so you're rolling onto your left hip. Extend your right arm. Try to bring it out here onto the floor. And work at bringing this right knee down to the floor. Try to keep shoulders down on the floor. While I'm trying to bring this right knee down to the floor. If your upper body wants to follow along with that hip, you can look over your right shoulder, and the more you can get that head turned and upper body turned, it'll help those shoulders roll back to the floor. Closing off the normal path of air, which often for many of us is in our belly. So you need to pull air in. You need to get it up high in your body. That means maybe forcefully pulling air in, just with a little more meaning, a little more force bringing air in. Try to bring it up around your collarbones, around this top shoulder, since this belly is cut off for air. The more you can fill up and then let that air out on your exhale, as you let it out, your body will relax and you'll stretch a little more into this twist. Breathe in, fill up, and let it go. And then come back to center. And we'll switch sides. Right foot can be on the floor, or you can have straight right leg. And bring the left knee in. Give it a nice hug. And then guide it to the right, rolling onto the right hip. Bring this left arm out to the floor as you go rolling onto that hip. Trying to keep shoulders down. If the shoulders come up so that you can get that knee down and then work on bringing shoulders back to the floor, that's okay too. I do it both ways. I do it lots of different ways in these twists. I tried in different stages, segments, pieces, just trying to get my body to relax into the twist. Again, I'm breathing deep, pulling the air up higher in my body. And when you get a nice full inhale and then a complete exhale, your body kind of flattens out. It goes a little longer into the stretch. we're going to come back to neutral, all the way on our backs. Now's the time to turn off the lights and come into Shavasana. Starting out, rolling the body a little bit side to side, just to get acclimated to the floor. Supine, getting as much of the surface area of your back flattened on the floor as you can. Lift your head so you move your head away from your shoulders, elongate your neck, and then let it rest back down. Let your neck relax and just let your head drift. It may shift off to a side, that's okay. Let your eyes relax behind their lids and let them rest in their socket. Smooth breath, breathing in through your nose. Feel your belly, feel your ribs, and feel your chest. On your exhales, let your chest fall, and then your ribs fall, and last your belly. Really pushing all that air out. Breathe in through your nose, feel your belly, feel your ribs, feel your chest. Feel exaggeratedly full. Just fill as much air into your torso as you can pack in there. Exhale, letting your chest fall, then your ribs, and last your belly. Nice smooth breath. Nice relaxed body. Feeling long, feeling supple, feeling flexible, relaxed, at peace. Slowly start to wiggle fingers and toes. And walk the soles of your feet onto the floor. Rolling onto one side and cradle your head. So take a nice deep inhale. Breathe in, fill up, and let the air drift out through your mouth. And then slowly rolling up for easy seated Sukhasana, cross leg, where we started. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Breathe in, fill up, fill as full as you can fill, and then sigh it out through your mouth. Thanks for sharing an hour. I hope you enjoyed class. It's recorded, so you can continue to enjoy it. Be well, be safe, do good things. Have a good evening. Namaste.